Hey, hello again, YouTube. Just looking at my little cannabis plants here, and I'm inspired to make another rant because it's just getting worse. It seems every day. These fucking baby boomers. Oh, those are gorgeous, aren't they? I love watching this stuff grow. You can see right there. We got some really awesome nodes growing in. Sorry, I'm getting off track. But anyways, just the shit with Trump. Watching today, he actually insulted the San Juan mayor. It's just a fucking city gets destroyed by a hurricane, and he's gonna just call them everybody they're lazy and all that other bullshit and stuff. So I mean, this is just getting ridiculous. The baby boomers, their president is just a complete disgrace. They have failed us completely. They have destroyed our colleges. Everybody knows that it costs so much money to go to college. It's not even worth it anymore. I have $40,000 in student debt. I'm not able to find a job that will pay over minimum wage. And everybody's saying, "Oh, you need to just get a job that find a better job." There are no better jobs. Places won't pay right what you're worth anymore. It's horrible. The baby boomers have fucked it all up. They have allowed, since the 80s, the baby boomers have been in charge, and they have allowed their politicians to ship jobs overseas. That is a verifiable fact. Cannot argue that anymore. It's done. The baby boomers have destroyed our economy, and they need to fucking die and get out. We're never going to get change as long as they're in charge. They have been in charge since they installed their dictator Reagan, who had these. It's going to end up being the second most corrupt administration in Joe, because Trump is the worst. But the baby boomers don't care because they're getting money. They don't give a shit because they're getting money. Everybody's let that sink in. Climate change, student loans, this student loan fiasco that happened, baby boomer ideas. Everything was fine until they came around. They always talk about how they earned it. They built it. They did this. No, they didn't. They benefited from 30 years of war and depression that preceded them. That's it. That's all there was. They were fucking lucky. There's nothing that's special about the baby boomers. They didn't do anything. They spit on veterans when they came back from Vietnam. They destroyed a poor peanut farmer president who just put solar panels on the White House. That was, from what I heard, why most of the South abandoned him, because he put solar panels on the White House. The right, the Republicans, the baby boomers, they don't care about anything but money. And if they have the money, they want everything to be happy around them. They don't want any kind of strife in this. They don't want to hear that their kids can't make more than minimum wage, because that's what employers won't pay anymore. That's what all they'll pay anymore. They will not pay what's right. Last night I played Dungeons and Dragons once a week, and last night one of the guys that plays we all found out that he's a Trump supporter. And we asked him about, like, what about the racist stuff? What about the deaths and this? He thinks it doesn't matter because the rich are making money. He's not a baby boomer. He's a young guy. I think he's younger than me. But he's just infected with that idea that if money is being made, it's good for everybody. And that is so wrong. He literally said out of his mouth that rich people are smarter because they're rich. Because they go to better schools. That makes them inherently just more smarter. That's bullshit. That is the kind of thinking that the baby boomers have, that they have tried to infect and corrupt into everybody. That just having money means you're better than everybody else. All right, I need to get going because I can't go over 5 minutes. My memory's about to be full. But just the baby boomers need to die off. They need to die. They need to get the fuck out of our lives and let Generation X take over. Generation X will fix this problem because we are the fixers. We have shown time and time again that we will come in behind the baby boomers and fix it, because we have more common sense and we're way more pragmatic than any other generation in history. We look at something that a baby boomer has put up and we say, no, that's bullshit. That won't work because it is unrealistic. And and then they yell at us and say things like, you're just a crybaby, lazy piece of crap who doesn't want to do it. And it's like, no, motherfucker, your shit's going to bankrupt us. Look, I was right. So Anyways, fuck the baby boomers. That's my final opinion, and I'm never going to change that opinion.